A new tweet by the Wyatt Sicks during SmackDown. Now, it's worth noting that this was actually put up during the match The Miz was in with LA Knight. But you can see right in the center of screen, Rev XXIIX, Revelation 22:10, which reads, "Do not seal up your words of the prophecy of this book, for the time is near." Is the return of the Wyatt Sicks very near? Just after the Miz's match, Alexa Bliss was backstage with Nia Jax and Candice LeRae, and obviously Alexa meeting up with old friends Nia Jax and basically saying how, Nia could win the title tonight and Alexa Bliss could have won the Elimination Chamber and they could face each other at WrestleMania, when a new Wyatt Sicks glitch would emerge on our screens, and this was geniusly good. We had some words on screen that are anagrams of each other, simply spelling out the words, "Do you feel in charge?" That was the question Uncle Howdy used to ask Alexa Bliss. Seemingly, we're remembering that as we saw the pictures of Alexa stood on the commentary desk and obviously on the stage. You can see there a circle they've added in, but it would be the Wyatt Sicks logo they've added in on this one as Uncle Howdy emerged. It feels like we're going back 2 years. This is what was happening prior to the Royal Rumble in 2023. And then there was this. This is so cool. This was actually when Alexa Bliss was in the Firefly Funhouse and Bray Wyatt would touch her head with his heel glove. I believe it's still the only time we saw Bray Wyatt actually use the heel glove on someone. It actually made Alexa's tongue come out and become very long. Don't know what that was about. Was she a lizard person the whole time? No idea. But is this an indication that Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Sicks want to heal Alexa Bliss? And if they do, what does that mean? This is things you might have missed from WWE SmackDown. Make sure you've hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. Nick Aldis had exclusive footage tonight on the Who Attacked Jade Cargill saga, and well, with Bianca and Naomi watching on, it didn't show us the attack. All it showed us was that Liv and Raquel sneaked away from the scene of the crime. Now, are Liv and Raquel guilty? I don't think so. I think this could be a red herring, I really do. I still think Naomi did it. I think Naomi is guilty. I think Naomi attacked Jade Cargill. In fact, I could buy into the idea it was both Naomi and Bianca. Let's blame both of them. How dare they blame Liv? The voice of NXT, Vic Joseph, would join Wade Barrett tonight as Joe Tessitore was unavailable. Joe Tessitore is away on the call of a boxing event. Tonight's SmackDown would start off with the champion Cody Rhodes talking about whom could possibly challenge him from the Elimination Chamber at WrestleMania. It didn't take long for Drew McIntyre to come out. Do you know what I really like at the moment? Whenever WWE do these face-offs, they actually mean something. We got one tonight between Drew and Cody. Then when Jacob Fatu come out, we got one with him and Drew McIntyre. And then soon, we got one with Jacob and Cody. Worth mentioning as well, the reaction for Jacob Fatu. There was loud Fatu chants for Jacob tonight. But then we would see the arrival of Solo Sikoa. And while Cody wanted a word, Jacob would make Cody wait. He wants a word with Solo first. And we would see a very angry Jacob Fatu wiping people out backstage on a mission to find Solo Sikoa. The question is, when is this dude about to sign a WWE contract? We all know how this works now, don't we? Things would get very tense when the two would finally meet, and Solo would explain that after he lost the Ulafala, he had to take some time away because he wasn't him. He let the bloodline down, he let the family down, but he's back. Jacob went to walk away. Solo would stop him and just say, "Jacob, I love you." Jacob did not say it back. He did just walk away. Once again, leaving us with a question. What does Jacob think about Solo Sikoa? Well, Jacob was in the main event tonight in a very hard-hitting triple threat match for the main event, and he was facing off with Braun Strowman and Damian Priest, with the winner going to the Elimination Chamber. This match was easily match of the night. I love that Braun and Jacob tried to break the indestructible announce table. They failed. When that does break, that's going to be such a big moment, I'm telling you. Solo Sikoa would get involved with the spike to Braun, and then he would miss Cody, and he spiked Tama Tonga. Look at the reaction of Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu was not happy at Solo Sikoa at all. But away from the shenanigans, that would allow Damian Priest to pin Braun Strowman. Damian is going to the Elimination Chamber. Michelle McCool will be the next inductee into the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame. This news came out earlier as part of ESPN's Get Up. Triple H would make a surprise appearance as Undertaker and Michelle McCool were there. I really like how we're sort of seeing people's reactions to them being told they're going into the Hall of Fame. That's something that WWE should try to implement more because it's genuinely cool to see. Hall of Famer Trish Stratus was on SmackDown tonight in a surprise appearance, confirming that she will be around the Elimination Chamber event in a couple of weeks in Toronto. Chelsea Green, the greatest WWE Women's United States Champion of all time, was in action tonight. Luckily for her, that title was not on the line as she faced Naomi tonight in what was actually a really good match, with Naomi picking up the win and Naomi heading to the Elimination Chamber. Got to mention, Naomi just pinned the Women's United States Champion. Does that put Naomi in contention for that title now? But with only one spot left to fill, and that will be filled on Raw this week, it will either be Roxanne or Raquel joining Naomi, Alexa, Liv, Bianca and Bayley inside the chamber. Looking pretty good. The Motor City Machine Guns would pick up the win in tag team action tonight, beating Los Garza. I keep saying it though, Los Garza, man, so impressive. This double team move, the Garza special, looked amazing. This one as well. Honestly, how can they not push Los Garza? They're so good. Earlier on social media, we'd hear from Sami Zayn. First, a health update. He'd talk about the pain from his neck. He'd talk about the breakup of friendship with Kevin Owens, saying that basically Kevin was disappointed that Sami didn't go and knock Cody off the ladder and help him win. Sami would say that he doesn't know when he'll be back, but he said this time it was different. This wasn't just two friends fighting anymore. This was Kevin Owens trying to end his career. We got a response from Kevin Owens during SmackDown on social media as Kevin Owens would say 3 people have stabbed him in the heart. That's real pain. Sami Zayn doesn't know real pain. But you know what? If you want to fight against Sami, let's do it. In the place where it all began for us, in Canada, at the Elimination Chamber. We kind of thought this feud could play out there, being both of these men are Canadian. It makes a lot of sense, but what kind of matchup could we be looking at here? I mean, no disqualifications is the first one that just very easily comes to mind. But because of Sami's health, could we be looking at some kind of unsanctioned match? That could be pretty fun. The United States champion Shinsuke Nakamura would say he's been watching in the shadows for 4 weeks for a warrior to challenge him for the title. Note this week, Nakamura's eye paint is now coming down the nose. That's interesting. LA Knight would come out wanting a shot, followed by The Miz, who wanted a shot. Miz, though, we got to talk about it. The crying, top-tier acting by The Miz tonight. If ever there was calls for a new Marine movie, this is it right here. Miz, the Hollywood A-lister. Marine 999 probably, I don't know. Worth noting as well, when LA Knight would talk about crybaby bitches, he'd mention The Miz and Drew McIntyre. Still LA Knight taking that shot. Is that seeds for the potential WrestleMania match between LA Knight and Drew McIntyre maybe? LA Knight would beat The Miz and then a face-off with Nakamura. Could this be the rumoured Nakamura title defence at Elimination Chamber? A really cool video promo tonight from the Street Profits as they declare they are back and they are coming for the entire WWE Tag Team division. Fair play. This is the attitude I want to see. Love the Street Profits. I love they're getting a bit more screen time. I'm on board. Note though, no B-Fab with them tonight. Carmelo Hayes defeated R-Truth. Very quick match tonight, but to be fair, Hayes definitely needs that kind of win now. We then got Tiffany Stratton defending the title against Nia Jax, and yes, it was botchy at times, but honestly, it was still a very good, solid match. The story, though, coming at the end, as Candice would get involved, causing a DQ, Trish would come to the aid of Tiffany. Just as you forgot about Trish, there she is, getting squashed by Nia Jax. Later it would be confirmed we're going to get Trishy time and Tiffy time teaming up at the Elimination Chamber. In maybe bigger news, Charlotte Flair would confirm that she picks Tiffany Stratton. Tonight she announced it will be Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair for the Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Genius move by WWE to put Tiffany with Trish in Canada, like a couple of weeks before WrestleMania. The crowd are going to go wild for Trish. In turn, they'll go wild for Tiffany, turning her fully face, obviously to face Charlotte at WrestleMania. Very well thought out. Really good SmackDown tonight. I thoroughly enjoyed it. For me, a very solid 8.5 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget, we will be here tomorrow night for Vengeance Day. So if you aren't already, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, like this video, share this video, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Peace!